Well, the magic gods are doing their normal thing with me. I've missed 5 land drops now. Can't really do anything about it, unfortunately. Presumably at some point, we will have my opponent will stop curving out and we'll draw a land. Can't target his big creature because it's immune. So, what are we at now? 7 turns? Yeah. Main phase Wrath, sure. I guess it gives his Relic Runner unblockable. Okay. We've missed 6. I'll do the odds after. Alright, so we missed 7 now. So the odds of that are, let me take a quick look. 33. We have 15 in the deck. We had 7 draws, and we missed all of them. The odds of that happening are less than 1%. Okay, first loss. Feels good. 0.7% to do that. Nice. We are the 1%, chat. We are the top 1%. Kept a 2-lander. Our 2-lander had a 2-drop in it, a 2-drop removal, and a 3-drop in it. Alright. Hand looks fine. We've got a 3-drop. We've got double red now. Okay. Got Thalids. Thalid salad time. Let's go. Probably going to save this card for when I want to cycle too. I have a favorite deck to play as far as fun is concerned. Yeah, I've been really loving the Azor control deck that I built. It's been super fun. I like Chromatic Black a lot. I think they randomize what you draw. You keep your deck in a randomized order. I'm not sure what you're asking. Oh, I don't know. I assume that it calculates an order, and that's it. But I don't know that. So I'm going to run out Journey Mage. Starts building up my wizard count for Fire Fist Adept, killing his flyer, which should be great. I'm going to keep the Raider till I find a land that I want to cycle, probably, when I have other plays to do. The Raider is the most power on the board, but I don't really feel like I'm just racing him. I think I want a little bit more value out of it. Homerid! Oh no. You gonna mill my black deck? Put cards in my graveyard? What'd you get? Surveyor, Memorial to Folly, land, land, land. That's annoying. Would you like to be Thalid Salad? No? Okay. Should thank the crab? Why? Top card was Surveyor. I play Surveyor and then I'm all done with having to deal with that. Surveyor randomizes your deck. Alright, what does he have? Graveyard? Nothing that recurs from this. We can just keep pushing here. There's actually an argument for Raider at this point. You can just not cycle the cards. I think it's a good block on his part. It's getting pretty low. I'm gonna play Omnivore here over Raider. So like if he slams a turtle right now, the Raider can't attack, but the Omnivore can. They represent the same damage in terms of their power, because I have to sacrifice power off the board to get damage out of that. But it just represents a creature that's a little bit better able to stay on the board. I can attack into that too by eating the sapling. It's pretty good for us. Alright, I'm going to run out Thalid pre-combat, so I have double sacrifices if I need it. I'm going to attack with these two. I mean, I guess the Befuddle on Omnivore, but it's 3 mana. Gideon's. Sure. You need to block first if he's gonna do that. Sure. Right. Diligent Excavator. Alright. Let's go to combat. Sealing away my ballad. It's not cool. Alright, let's bring out our flyer. Sacrifice Thallid. No, I still would have died with that. I only had 1 more mana remaining. But Thallid gives me +2/+2, which brings me to a 7/3. And his Cabal Paladin is a 4/2. So my 7/3 would still die to his 4/2, and I just lose an extra creature. There's no reason to sacrifice Thallid. Alright, 1-1. Deck does stuff, I know, right? It's nice. Doesn't draw lands on game 1, but... Opponent misplayed though in that game. None of our creatures here, all of our removal. It's a bit awkward going second. Our opponent misplayed with the Gideons. He should have declared blockers first, and then I would have pumped. I would have sacrificed the 1/1 to pump to a 5/5. Then he would have Gideon. Then I would have had to sacrifice the 3/2. And then I still would have traded. But oh well. So an actual kind of consideration here. Where's my webcam? Why did it not turn back on? Webcam. Oh. All right, well, I'll have to sort that out in a second. Okay, so I kept running out Skin Witch as a blocker. It does hold off the ground. The downside is a pump spell, of course. I'll have to fix my webcam after this one. You know, he might pump spell here. Okay. Could just fight with fire that. I think it's fine. He's got 2 things now that want him to kick a spell, and next turn he'll have 4 lands, which allows him to kick the untap spell. So fuck that. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my webcam. Didn't turn back on. I'll try replugging it after this game. Yep, Raider. Decent. Didn't cycle. That's interesting. No attacks. I don't know what the fuck that was about. This gamer's doing work though. Could have a pump spell here. I'll still deal with it if he does. Okay. One more turn we can kick Skin, or one more mana we could kick Skin Witch. One more turn we could kick Chronicler. Opponent doing great things for me. I really enjoy that. Give me your cards. All of them. double migrations that he was holding on to. Huh. Well, there's his 6th mana. What do you think his last card is? Thorn Elemental? Alright, let's get in for a damage. Let's grab my Fight with Fire. Run another land. Okay. Please kill a Skin Witch. I absolutely want a Soul Salvage. I wish I could do it this turn. If I could single turn Soul Salvage Skin Witch and do something, get his last 2 cards, I absolutely would.
I can turn anything. Is it hot in here, or is it just me?
Alright, Planeswalker. Not a very strong Planeswalker, but still a Planeswalker. I'm gonna run this out and not cycle. He doesn't want to cycle that? Oh, he was Thorn Elemental. Called that. Okay. What is this to cast? 8? 6 and 3 is 9. Or 1 off. I think I just go around it. I have 2. I don't have 2 in my graveyard. Yes, I do. So we trade our 4/3, and if he blocks, I Fight with Fire post combat. All right. That's the wrong one. You know I have Fight with Fire. If you're gonna block 1, you block that, and you take the trade. This just kills your guy again, dude. Worst block ever. Okay. Alright. 2 seconds, chat, as I figure out this fucking webcam problem. And we'll get the next game. Back in a sec.